As Halloween night fell over Chattanooga, Tennessee in 1953, the neighborhood of Rossville Avenue was cloaked in jack-o'-lantern glow and distant laughter. But inside one modest home, something sinister was waiting. 60-year-old Myrtle Morgan had just settled in for the evening, and at 7:05 p.m., she placed a call to a friend. The two chatted briefly until Myrtle paused.
Wait a minute. I heard a noise. I think it's Buster's dirty-faced cat.
Buster was her son-in-law, Price Stevens. He and Myrtle's daughter, Norma, lived upstairs. That night, they'd taken a trip to the roller rink with Price's little sister and a friend in tow. Myrtle believed the house was empty, but it wasn't. She set the phone down, and that was the last time anyone ever heard Myrtle's voice again. Her friend stayed on the line, but Myrtle never came back. All she heard was a door creaking open, then silence. Then, at 7:22 p.m., police were called. As officers arrived, so did Price, just returning from dinner. The front door was locked from the inside, so Price climbed through a window and let the officers in. Together, they stepped inside. As they made their way down the hallway, the first room on the left, that was Myrtle's bedroom. An overturned chair, a phone off the hook, a soft ring still echoing. Price reached down and picked the phone up.
Is she okay? What happened?
I don't know. We're still looking. They entered the kitchen. Beneath a neatly folded quilt, Myrtle lay deceased, face up, silent, still. Her clothes were torn. Her face had been destroyed, nose shattered, her jaw broken, her eye socket crushed. The final blow was to the back of her head. That blow took her life. But one wound didn't make any sense. It was a clean hole through her upper jaw, the size of a .32 caliber bullet. But no bullet was ever found, and there was no exit wound. Investigators believe the killer had entered just minutes before Myrtle picked up the phone. They bolted the door behind them. Perhaps Myrtle heard them. Perhaps there was a noise that she had mentioned. They followed her into the kitchen and unleashed hell. Then they escaped through a broken window at the back of the house. But the killer left more than chaos. They left confusion and a trail that vanished into the night. By the time the coroner arrived, the crime scene was ruined. After all, it was Halloween. Curious neighbors had swarmed the house, and by 8 p.m., over 100 people had wandered inside, trampling footprints, disturbing furniture, contaminating any clues. A ransacked dresser was found in Myrtle's room, but no one knew what had been taken. Taken by the killer? A curious onlooker just looking for a souvenir? Who knows? Myrtle's husband, George Morgan, was a disabled World War I veteran, and he had lived in a veteran hospital for years. Myrtle, she was getting by on his military pension. She had no known enemies, no debts, no hidden secrets that anyone could uncover. Everyone was questioned, family, neighbors, even known prowlers. But no arrests were ever made. Myrtle was laid to rest in Greenwood Cemetery. Her husband passed away in 1972. Her children, Norma and Jarvis, well, they've also since died. No one's left to demand answers. No one left to name a suspect. Just a phone call, a creaking door, and a mystery that still haunts Chattanooga to this day. The phone line went dead, and Myrtle Morgan lost her life. And just like that,